Hello everyone. Today we're going to be talking about in our healthy habit series about germs. And I want to ask you a question, and let's be real honest. Just be perfectly honest here. Are you a bit too germophobic? Let me ask you a few other things. Are you the type of person that has one of those little antibacterial soaps in your purse, and every time you go somewhere you're rubbing your kids all down, especially before you eat somewhere at a restaurant or around their seats or any of that kind of stuff? Are you doing that? Are you cleaning with things like bleach because you're worried about the germs? You're just scouring your kitchens from head to toe, and your bathrooms and all the doorknobs and all of those things. Is that an issue with you? Or do you have those canisters of bleach wipes in every room in your house, and you just clean with all of those types of things? If you do, this video might be helpful to you. Let me read you a fact. 76% of all liquid soaps contain antibacterial agents. Now you may think, well, that's a good thing, isn't it? You know, it helps to control germs. Well, not necessarily. Here's another fact. The American Medical Association recommends avoiding antibacterial products at home, as they may promote bacterial resistance to antibiotics. Now, have you heard on the news from time to time the newscasters talking about the superbug? Well, I have, and it's something to pay attention to. This is a big deal. This is actually a true warning from the government agency, the CDC. They have a website, and they're on their CDC. They're talking about antibiotics and how we need to be careful. You know, we get a cold, or we get a cough, or we get some kind of something, and we're thinking we got to go to the doctor's office and get an antibiotic to stop this so we'll feel better. And so we go to the doctor's office expecting him or her to give us a prescription so we can get some antibiotics. And we've done this over and over and over and over again with ourselves or our family, our children. And this is creating a big problem called the superbug, because all of our antibiotics are made by the same formula from beginning to end as it's made. And these germs are smart, and they have adapted to these antibiotics. And have you noticed that the doctors will start you off or your kids off with a mild antibiotic, and if that doesn't work, they have to go to a next stronger antibiotic, and if that doesn't go, they do the next stronger, and so on until the germs that are around us, are in our bodies, have adapted and they're not working anymore. Well, this is something that's even more alarming to me. Have you ever noticed that on every label nowadays that we're finding these different antibacterial or antimicrobial things advertised on the bottle? This is not a good thing. This is a hype to get your dollars. Generally, these products are worthless. The antibacterial agent that's in there is worthless as far as killing germs, but it's very harmful because it's another synthetic exposure opportunity. Every time you are rubbing those hand sanitizer hand sanitizers on you and your children, you are exposing your body to these harmful chemicals. So stop using them. Stop wasting your money and stop exposing yourself and your children to these things. It's in our water. It's in our, they have found that these germs are everywhere. And so, the antibacterial chemicals are everywhere. They're in our water. They're in the ground we walk on. They're in a lot of the products that we use every day that we don't think they should be in there. They're in there, like toothpaste and stuff like that. So we've got to be careful not to get our bodies where they cannot fight something big someday. Be careful. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.